Hi everyone, this is Anna from Koala Soap, and I got some new micas in. I'm going to be trying a loaf soap today with blue ice from Stardust and King Midas Gold. I thought these colors would look really good together. So I'm going to be using our clear melt and pour, a little bit of titanium dioxide, and let's get these warmed up. Okay, so they are melted down. I'm going to add a little bit of titanium dioxide, which I have mixed in here with distilled water. And it's got a marble in it. That's the noise that you're hearing. I'm only going to add a little bit. A little bit in here too. Right now the soaps are at about 145, so this will obviously cool it down a little bit more. We'll give them a stir. And I've already put some alcohol in my little dishes over here to start mixing the mica. Okay, and we will start doing that. So I guess we'll do King Midas Gold first. These are still sealed, so let me cut the seal. Okay, so I broke the seals, but I left the name on the side. So this is King Midas Gold. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mix it into my alcohol. It's a really pretty gold. I don't know if you can see it, it's really nice. And then we're going to be doing the blue ice, which I thought was just, it's a beautiful blue. So that's why I really wanted to see what these colors look like together. And of course I have my trusty cloud mold off to the side over there, just in case. We know the mold holds approximately 5 to 6 cups, but, oh, I'm in a mess. But sometimes I have a little bit left over because when you're melting, it's kind of hard to tell how much you have in there until it's all melted down. Okay, so I have them. I'm going to add a little bit more alcohol. Wipe some of this off of me here. I'm going to add a little bit more alcohol with my dropper. Here and here. And I think I'm going to do more blue. So I'm going to have the larger cup be blue. And I think I'm going to be doing gold in this one. It's a really pretty gold. Okay, and then we'll adjust as needed. So the stir will go here. And for the scent today, we're going to be using Barnhouse Blue. And we're going to be using Sandalwood. And even without measuring these, I can tell they're still a little bit warm. I really want to pour these when they're at their coolest because I do want to try to do some piping on here. So the reason I made the clear opaque, so these got more pastel-y, was mostly because when I pipe, because the melt, whip, and pipe is already hot process soap, it's going to make it a light color too, and I kind of wanted these to match. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's let these cool down and we'll start to pour. Okay, so they're starting to set up. I'm getting skins on both of them. This one's getting really thick, so I'm going to have to start pouring. So I'm going to pour the blue first because it's in the one. It's like 121. I kind of wanted it to be a little bit cooler, but you know, it is what it is. And then we will pour this one on top. Very thick. This will be interesting. That is interesting. I cannot wait to see that. But it's not separating, so I'm happy. Okay, so we got our blue in. Squirt it. And then let's give this a stir. This is interesting. I'm gonna be kind of excited to see how this turns out. I'm gonna save some of this for my cupcakes next. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna let that start drying. I have 4 ounces of melt, whip, and pour, and I'm going to break it in half as usual, and then I'm gonna pipe it in the same bag. So we're gonna move this over here just a little bit. I'm gonna go heat this up. This has to be heated up in a plastic container, and it has to be at 190 or 200, okay? And we're not gonna add anything to it until the temperature comes down a bit. Okay, so it's at 191, and this is what it looks like when it's first melted down. We're gonna go ahead and start blending. So I put half and half into the piping bag. We'll see how it goes. It's a little wet, but and I put alcohol. And I have little gauges. I'm not sure if you can see. You probably can't, but so I can tell where my 1-inch marks are on this, so I can try to get the piping right in the middle. And I think we're good. I think the rest of this will save for piping practice. Okay, so the gold kind of came out on that end, and that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and let this, I'm gonna put a little bit of bio glitter on here, and then we're gonna do the cut. Okay, we're back. We're gonna go ahead and unmold and see how it came out. A little bit of in there. Okay, so let's see how we did here. I'm trying to get better at using this cutter too, so I will speed through this so that you guys can, you don't have to see me suffering through this so much. Oh, there you go. Remember, it was really thick when we poured it, so definitely do have a distinction there. I'm going to be trying this blue in a glycerin just because it's just really striking. On the top, I forgot to show you the top. Well, there's a pretty one going on. And so we got a little bit of that mica to come out, but not a lot when we were piping. There you go. And then the frosting is starting to set. It's still spongy and soft, but as you can see, nothing's really happening to it. That's a really cute little swirl there. There you go. And that's going to be a sample piece. And there's our final piece. And it smells wonderful. Okay, so there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please visit our Etsy store. They will be up for sale shortly, as soon as I can get them packaged. And you guys have a really good week.